You have a great job.
I have a great job. It's been a lot of fun so far. And this series is crazy. It's hectic, but it's fun. And everyone seems to be talking about it. And yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
I'm absolutely... I'm living for it at the moment.
Are you?
I know I need to get out more, but I absolutely love it.
Oh, good. That's good to hear.
Great.
It's scandalous this year, don't you think? They've just took it to another level. Even at, what are we, day 4 or 5? And they're already thinking about leaving their partners and moving on to somebody else.
Well, we're putting in a lot of options, that's why. As soon as someone new walks in, they're like, their eyes move.
Caroline, when I came to work today, this is all they were talking about.
Have you not watched it?
I've never watched it, and they made me watch it this morning. And I've got a few important questions to ask you. Have the men got silicone bits in their body?
No,
Have they got extra padding in their kind of tit area?
No, they...
I mean, their top area.
Thank you.
They just work out a lot.
Yeah,
Do they
work
really?
out all the
They work
time.
out the whole time.
And in the clip we saw, they are all, apart from, you know, people who are born that way, pale brown, and then, within a very short time, they are all the colour of an old handbag on my expensive new wooden floor.
Look at them!
Look at... what is this? Didn't she eat lunch?
Oh, the girls had to kiss.
The girls had to kiss the boys.
And the boys had
last
to
night.
rate the best kisser.
Yeah.
That was awkward, don't you think? A part of me was like, why are they trying so hard?
Well, they had to do it with the boys as well before, didn't they? They had to fill their bodies and then rate the boys' bodies. So they'd already done the boys, now the boys were doing the girls. But some of them didn't snog, some of them refused to snog, like Jess. But Camilla went right in, didn't she?
She did!
She loved it, I was so pleased.
As a parent of 2 boys, if they were in there, I would be sitting at home going, please pick Camilla, because she's a lovely girl, actually.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's,
They're all nice.
she's
I like
really
them all.
nice. Oh, Amber's trouble.
Amber is trouble. Amber's trouble, but in her defence, after we saw Chris's behaviour last night, has she seen the other side of Chris that we didn't witness yet? So now I'm a bit like, maybe Amber was right. I don't know.
But she did lie.
She lied, but he did give her flirtatious eyes, didn't he?
He did, and I would fall for them all the time.
Now listen, Janet has admitted that she'd never seen the show before today. We filmed her watching it. Do you want to see her reaction?
Oh, no.
Yes.
No, we are friends, but don't get cross about it.
I can't wait.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, my goodness. Why are they all that funny brown colour? Oh, that snoggy makes me feel quite sick. Can they eat lunch first?
There we go.
If you watch it more than once, you get into it.
Which bit of it will I get into?
The nighttime bit.
What we wanted to know as well is obviously, you know, you see they've got their makeup area and their sort of getting ready room and all that. Is there a secret sort of fake tanning room as well?
No, they're just in the sun the whole time.
That's it.
So they're just outside the whole time. The villa is made, so they just want to be outside. Even the gym's outside.
Caroline, when you look at those tans, they go all the way round. Like, if any of us go on holiday, we have the white bits, the kind of bits we forgot to... We're not like chickens that rotate ourselves on spit, but they're very... They've had help.
They do. Well, they're out there. Don't forget they're out there for like a couple of weeks before when we hide them away from each other. So they've had a little holiday in Spain first when we're getting them all ready, and then we put them in so they look their best.
They do.
Yeah.
No, you did an interview recently saying that you had a man ban. Is that a sort of correct?
I wouldn't call it a man ban. Had like a little break.
And is this a nice way to sort of lure yourself back into the whole man world? Because obviously, you know, you're apart from it all. You're not necessarily involved, but you can, you know, there's a plethora of delights in front of you.
I just find it interesting watching their relationships develop, and boy, do they develop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's why the show does so well, because we're all so fascinated with relationships. You know, we're all nosy, and these change daily. It does feel really real in there. First of all, I think they're getting used to the cameras and they're getting used to being with each other. As soon as feelings get involved, no one can hide that. I can never hide my feelings.
How can you get that involved with someone when you're cooped up? Like, I first met you when I did I'm a Celebrity. Well, there was no way I could snog Paul Burrell. But there's no way anyone round my campfire was going to light any part of my body up and get up in flames. But I find it fascinating that they have no shame. But at the same time, it's strange. They're so narcissistic. They're so obsessed with themselves and how they look. That's quite unattractive in some ways.
I think, well, they're all gone in there to find love.
Yeah.
So they haven't gone in just for an experience.
Love.
They have. They haven't just gone in for an experience, or maybe a bit of, you know, romancy, touchy-feely stuff, but they've all gone in there for something. So it's not like they've just gone in there like Big Brother where you're going for an experience.
Yeah.
This is about coupling up and finding love
And there has been
winning as a couple.
a sort of success story. I mean, there have been couples couples that got together. There's a Love Island Baby.
Yeah.
There's a whole new series on its own. Listen, we were talking about weddings earlier on. Have you got any wedding day disastrous stories?
Well, I've never got married. So I haven't got a wedding story, but I've been to I'm a really good wedding guest.
Yeah.
I'm really good at weddings. I actually fell asleep at... do you know what? I went abroad to a wedding once, and my friend Natalie Pinkham... Hi, Natalie. She's going to hate me for this. But I'd been doing X Factor, so I was working over and over and over, and I didn't actually make the wedding, but I got my flight, so I'd make the party just after. And I got to Portugal, put my bags down in my hotel room, thought... I just closed my eyes for 2 seconds and I slept through it.
Did she go mad?
I think I got up about 2:30, 3 in the morning. I went downstairs to see if it was still going, and they were like the stragglers who were still up. And I just hung out with them for a while. And then I just extended my trip and just hung out on their honeymoon.
Oh, great.